In every election, we're told people decide. But what if the decision was made long before the vote? Hidden deep inside the servers of social networks, self-learning systems predict human behavior better than humans ever could. They don't need to rig ballots, they rig attention. Every scroll, every like, becomes data to calculate the next president. This isn't tomorrow's dystopia, it's already running. And the more we interact, the smarter it gets. Welcome to the algorithmic age of democracy. It started innocently. Platforms optimizing ads to keep users engaged. But those same engagement tools became precision weapons for political campaigns. Micro-targeting transformed the campaign trail into a psychological battlefield. Every emotion, fear, pride, anger, measured, mapped, and sold. When influence became data-driven, persuasion stopped being human. Millions never consented. Apps harvested personal profiles, friend networks, even private messages. Behind friendly surveys and personality quizzes hid industrial-scale data pipelines. Entire electorates turned into datasets, mined, modeled, and monetized. The public didn't lose privacy overnight. It was traded for convenience. Inside anonymous offices, analysts built what they called psychographic warfare. They could predict who would fear immigration, who would trust authority, who might switch sides. Reality itself became adjustable. Campaigns stopped selling policies. They sold identity. And for the first time in history, democracy was outsmarted by its own technology. Algorithms don't just observe, they adapt. When outrage drives clicks, outrage multiplies. Soon, digital ecosystems were engineered for division, not debate. Polarization wasn't a side effect, it was the product. A single viral video could shift public sentiment by measurable points overnight. Data scientists called it behavioral engineering. Politicians called it luck. But deep down, both knew the truth. The experiment succeeded. The crowd could be coded. Modern campaigns now feed algorithms, speeches, faces, gestures, training them to simulate empathy. AI doesn't vote, yet it can decide what millions believe before they ever reach the polls. It crafts personalized realities, one truth for each user. Influence became an industry. Data brokers, PR firms, bot farms, all synchronized by invisible incentives. Every nation now runs its own Operation Mockingbird 2.0. But this time, it's fully automated. Propaganda no longer needs censors. It only needs algorithms. When every feed is curated, truth fragments into billions of versions. Facts compete for engagement like brands for attention. The result isn't ignorance, it's overload. And in chaos, control hides easiest. In a system designed for prediction, true choice becomes an illusion. You think you voted freely, but what if your vote was the output of a behavioral equation? The algorithm doesn't care who wins, only that you never stop reacting. Few people know their names, data scientists, behavioral economists, machine learning architects. Their tools decide headlines, recommend candidates, and bury dissenting voices automatically. They don't wear badges of power, yet power runs through their code. Smaller nations outsource their election analytics to foreign firms. Local democracy becomes imported software. And when those systems fail or succeed too well, no one can trace accountability. Sovereignty fades behind a login screen. No law dictates how an AI should treat democracy. When optimization becomes manipulation, where does intention end and automation begin? Some insiders claim the system is already out of human control. The machine simply follows the metrics we gave it. Behavioral models can forecast decisions before you make them. They know when you'll donate, protest, or stay silent. Free will hasn't disappeared. It's just statistically predictable. And prediction is the purest form of control. Intelligence agencies now race to reclaim the influence they outsourced. But algorithms don't serve flags. They serve engagement. When the public sphere becomes a marketplace, the buyer with the best data wins. From Washington to Warsaw, campaigns copy the same digital blueprints. Different languages, same patterns. Outrage, hope, divide, repeat. Elections start to look eerily identical because the code behind them is synthetic voices, cloned faces, AI-written speeches. Voters can't tell performance from person anymore. Trust erodes faster than technology evolves. The final frontier of manipulation is indistinguishable reality. A handful of insiders tried to expose the system, only to vanish under legal silence. Their leaks show campaign dashboards monitoring emotions in real time. The tools were never illegal, just never meant to be seen. Some propose open source transparency, public code, public audits. Others say it's too late. The black box is too big to open. The question isn't who wins the next election, but whether elections still mean choice. As AI begins writing political strategies, humanity stands at a paradox. The technology we built to understand us now leads us. Perhaps democracy's survival depends not on better algorithms, but on remembering how to think without them. If this story opened your eyes, don't just scroll, decode. Share the truth, question the feed, and join the search for what's real. This was Reality Decoded, where we unmask the invisible forces shaping our world. Subscribe and keep your perception sharp.